So, you feel like you have always been doing a lot of things the right way. You feel like you are missing something. You set goals and don't live up to them. Yeah, I used to have those feelings too. It's so disturbing. But I was able to change that. I was able to break that cycle, change what I do, change my identity. In this video, you will learn how to break old habits and start up new ones. How to build habits that actually set your goals on fire. Habits that will set you on the right path to change your identity. So, you might want to watch to the end because I will be revealing a lot in this video. Plus, I have something for you. With that being said, let's get into the video. You say you want to change your life, but every Monday start again from zero. Why? Because you don't have habits, or maybe not the right ones. What you actually have is hype. Motivation fades, system stays, and that's the difference between dreamers and winners. Dreamers, they go online or go anywhere and search for motivation, thinking it's going to make them do what they must. On the other side, we have the winners. People who create a system. People who don't wait for opportunities, they make them. That's what we are going to do in this video. And I'm going to help you become a winner. But that's if you watch till the end. Something great awaits you. Let's be real. Most Gen Zs, we the younger generation, we don't feel because we are lazy. We feel because the system we are using is broken. You say you want to wake up early, but your phone sleeps next to you, like right next to you. By the way, which makes it easier to grab when you wake up. That's so backwards. You say you want to study, but you never plan your day. You never even try to set rules and standards that will guide you towards that. You are not undisciplined. You, my friend, are just running the wrong system. And that's what James Clear meant in Atomic Habits when he said, don't rise to the level of your goals, fall to the level of your system. That line changed everything for me. When I started focusing on who I wanted to become instead of what I wanted to achieve, everything started to shift. My mindset began to evolve. Instead of saying, I want to make money online, I started saying, I am the type of person who builds every day. And that's my identity shift made consistency easier for me. Because when your actions match your identity, you don't need motivation anymore. What you need is habits. And from there, the habit becomes automatic. The book Atomic Habits focuses on building good habits and breaking bad ones through a simple 4-step framework. This framework, when put together and used continuously and religiously, you follow it day in and day out, there is no fucking way you will not see results. Now, let's go through the 4-step framework. 1 is the cue. This is about noticing the reward you will get from doing that habit, whether it's a good habit or a bad habit. For instance, seeing a phone triggers you checking social media. Secondly, is the craving. This one is about wanting the reward. Get obsessed with it. The hunger that drives you towards the habit. Again, whether it's a good habit or a bad one. A good example for this is a person who always wants connection or validation. And the third one is response. This is entirely about obtaining the reward. The action taken towards getting the reward. Like scrolling through social media. That's an action you take towards the cue and the craving. In quotes, what you get. It's always a temporary satisfaction or dopamine hit. You will want more. The cue, the craving, the response, and the reward. They are connected. I want you to note this. We chase rewards because they serve two purposes. Firstly, because they satisfy us. And secondly, they teach us. Those are the two reasons why we chase a reward. It's because they satisfy us and they teach us. Here is how I started fixing my habits using what I learned. It is the 4-step framework for building good habits. The first part of this framework is to make it obvious. You can start fixing your habits by making it visible. Make everything around you keep reminding you need to do this. You need to go to the gym. You need to read that book. You need to send that email. Keep your tools visible. For example, put your textbook on your desk, set an alarm, and add notes to your calendar. All this put together will make it so obvious that you are ready to study. Number 2 is to make it attractive. Make the habit so irresistible for you. Link it to something you love, something you enjoy doing, something you do with so much ease. Either you like listening to music while reading, cool, or you prefer to dip your feet into cold water. That's even cool. It's actually funny, some people actually do that. They dip their feet into water. They believe it calms their mind and brain. I don't know about that, I haven't tried it, but it's okay if you want to. But the important thing here is you actually read and learned something new. That's what we want. Now, before we go to the third framework, a lot of you might be wondering if I am able to change my habits. And when I am able to start up good habits, cool. But what if I haven't found my purpose? What if I don't know what I want to do in life yet? Say no more, because I have already gone ahead and made a video on that. What school never taught us to do, which covers how to follow our dreams, how we Gen Zs, we the younger generation, can find our true purpose and at the same time fulfill it. If you combine that video with this one you are watching right now, you will see results. And that's not just a fact, it's solid. So I'll leave a link in the description below. So go check out that video. I strongly recommend you watch it after this one. Now, moving into the third part of this framework, which is to make it easy. You need to start small. Make the habit so small that it will be unreasonable for you not to do it. Make it small enough that you would think it's just a small task. Let me do it now. Don't say, I want to read 1 hour today. Instead, say, I want to read 20 minutes when I wake up in the morning. I will also read 20 minutes during my leisure time in the afternoon. And I will spend 20 minutes revising all I have read today in the night before I sleep. See how small and practical that is. So easy to do. And for you, it might be 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Point is, you will gain a lot. To make it extraordinary, start that kind of habit continuously for 2 weeks. There is no possible way you won't see a difference. You need to know you will be 1% better than the days you didn't try reading at all. And lastly, the fourth part of this framework, to building a good habit, is to make it satisfying. You need to reward yourself. When you stay consistent and achieve your goals, reward yourself. Prepare your favorite meal or watch a movie. It's okay, it's fine. After weeks of consistency and productivity, make yourself feel proud of winning. You might think it's not necessary, but it makes you want to do it again and again. Look, I am not here to motivate you. Nor am I here to hype you up and leave you stranded halfway. I am here to help you build a system. I'm here to carry you along in this journey. I am certainly not leaving anyone behind. So, if you are serious about change, join the Cisco Gen Z convoy. Click the subscribe button below and like this video so others like us can see it. With that being said, let's get back into the video. So, with that in mind, the first part of the framework to break bad habits is to make it invisible. You need to reduce the cues that triggers your bad habits, or possibly remove it completely. Like completely. High jumps. Delete social media apps that make you waste your time. You have to be able to sacrifice stuff like that for growth. So number 2 here is to make it unattractive. You frame your mindset to highlight the downsides. You need to know and focus on health risks, time wasted, and useful energy absorbed by engaging yourself into the bad habit. That way, you take a note of the downside. Doing that helps you want to stop that bad habit. Number 3, make it difficult. Increase the effort required towards your bad habit. Make it hard and frustrating for you to do. For example, you found out you waste a lot of time and prioritize watching TV over doing other productive activities. Fix that. Move the TV remote to a less accessible room. Put it in a place you don't think of. Places you feel tired to look. Preferably, you can use a website blocker. That way it feels difficult to watch TV again. You'll rather focus on the good habits. And lastly, fourth part of the framework is to make it unsatisfying. Add accountability or consequences. When you find yourself doing that bad habit again, there should be the consequences tied to it. You can share your goals with a friend, or use habit trackers, or get an accountability partner. I promise you, if you keep to this long enough, you will lose track of your bad habits. But you need to know all of this doesn't happen in a day. So take your time and build discipline. Let me give you an example of a bad habit I see to be common among we Gen Zs. Waking up early in the morning, and the first thing we do is to pick up our phones. Like no other thing comes to our mind than to just pick up our phone, reply to notifications, and scroll TikTok. That's a bad habit. You need to know the morning is a crucial time of our day, so treat it and use it wisely. Here are 2 things you should do instead. When you wake up in the morning, do these things instead. Number 1, take a book and read just 1 page. It could be a Bible or a finance book. Just read 1 page. Not 2, not 3, not 4, just 1. So the second thing I want you to do in the morning when you wake up is to plan your day. Plan your day early in the morning. To be clear, when you wake up in the morning and plan your day, it's going to be super fine. You know why? Because you have set everything down yourself. You have seen the picture even before it occurred. You are able to stick to this for 2 weeks, non-negotiable. You follow it day in and day out. You, my friend, will be happy with the results. The results are so massive. That kind of habit has made millionaires over the years. So, here is a quick breakdown of the strategies for breaking bad habits. Remove triggers. Identify and eliminate cues. Reframe your mindset. Focus on why the habit is bad. Increase friction. Make bad habits harder to do. And lastly, use accountability. Share your progress with others. So by making bad habits invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying, you can break them and create lasting change. Look, you don't need 10 new habits. You need one system that makes success authentic and automatic. There was a time I couldn't stay consistent with anything. I'll start something and quit on week 2. But then I realized discipline isn't about willpower. Because willpower runs out real fast. What you need is to build a momentum. It's all about building momentum. Every day you show up. Throw something to yourself that you are not the same person you were last week. You have evolved. You, my friend, you have grown. So, stop waiting for perfect plan and execute. Just start building small systems that keeps you moving. Because the truth is, your habits shape your future. Every small actions is a vote for who you are becoming. And those set of new habits, stacking them daily, will create a new identity for you, a new version of yourself. Stop chasing motivation and start chasing consistency. You don't have to do it perfectly, just don't stop. If this video helped you to see habits differently, hit the subscribe button, because this is just the beginning. I'm building a generation that doesn't wait for motivation, we create it. Most will quit, we don't have to be most. And if you are grinding too, I'm rooting for you.